Division Chief Steve Hanlon from the Fire Department.
Thank you. Just to review what fire service provides for you is we have 8 companies that provide service from 7 stations, which is 7 engine companies in a ladder truck. We provide service from the northern part of Grantline Canal. I don't know if you guys know where Grantline Canal is, all the way to the county line to the west, south to the San Joaquin County line with Stanislaus, and east to the San Joaquin River. So we provide service to 144 square miles of 8 companies. We run about 6,000 emergency response calls a year, and we also provide fire prevention services, including weed abatement, which we talked about last time we were here. Tonight I wanted to talk about another service that we provide, and that's our public education services. We provide services like car seat installations and car seat checks. We also provide, I'm drawing a blank here.
Smoke detectors.
Smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors. Thank you. Go ahead, spit them out. But the thing that I wanted to talk to you about tonight is it's summertime. What do our kids like to do in the summertime? They like to swim. And you know what happens every year when kids are swimming? Somebody drowns. In the United States, about 390 kids drown every year. About another 5,200 of those go to the hospital because they had a near drowning incident. So there's a lot of kids out there that are drowning. And about 75% of those kids that drown are in the ages between 1 and 4. So these are little kids. So what can we do to educate people on how to be safe around the water in order to keep those kids from drowning? In fact, in 2010, we had a drowning in our service area, and again in 2011. So it's happening locally too. What can we do about it? Well, we like to teach people the ABCs of water safety, and the A being adult supervision. Those kids need watchers, and they need to be right on top of those kids. That's what happens when you walk away from the kids for just a minute, all of a sudden they're in the water. So we need watchers. The B stands for barriers, and that could be anything from gates, special latches, alarms on our doors, putting up, making sure our fences are secure. In fact, in Manteca, just on May 10th of this year, Manteca had a 2-year-old. The family didn't even have a pool. The kid found a loose board in the fence, went through the fence, and got in the next door neighbor's pool. His 6-year-old brother spotted him, went through the same opening, got in the pool and tried to save him, and he was unsuccessful. Both kids were face down in the water. Well, this mom was cooking inside. She sent her kid outside because she dropped a tortilla on the floor, and she said, "Go take it outside because it has grease on it." She went outside going, "Oh, something's going on here." So they pulled him out, and the neighbors, and they went and got the mother, and they knew CPR, and they started CPR, and those kids both lived, and they're walking and talking today. So that brings up the third thing, and that's that, remember the A is for adult supervision, B is for those barriers, and C is for classes, and that is teaching our kids how to swim and learning CPR. So it's very, very, very important for us to do that. And in closing, what have we done locally to help you guys learn more about it? Well, at the beginning of this month, a couple of our CERT members, you guys all know what CERT is. We've talked about that. That's our Citizen Emergency Response Team. And we are accepting volunteers for that. And we're going to start a class wherever the majority of people who volunteer for that end up being. That's where we're going to provide our class in the last 3 weeks of September. It's an 8-hour class on 3 Saturdays in a row, the last 3 weeks of September. So our CERT volunteers and some Millennium High School and West High School kids got together the first part of this month and went 4,000 homes. Is that what you said there are, Mr. Sergeant, in Mountain House?
Yeah, almost.
Almost 4,000 homes. Of those 4,000 homes, there's about 150 pools in the community. So we went knocking on, we started knocking on. We hit 46 houses, knocked on their doors, and left a package. And if they weren't home, we left a door flyer saying, "We were here to talk about pool safety. Please give us a call. We have a packet for you." So the information is getting out there, and we're going to finish the rest of those 146 houses over the next 2 months. So if you have a pool, expect somebody to come knocking at your door. I have some of the flyers with me tonight, so if you want that, I'll give it to you. So that's all I have. If you have questions, I'll be ready.
We can't emphasize enough how important Neighborhood Watch, CERT, and STARS and similar programs are to the safety and well-being of our community. We thank all the volunteers and we encourage anyone who's interested to go ahead and volunteer and learn more about those programs. Next is Kathleen Buffleben from the library.
Hello. I'm here to first say thank you for the board and the community for the support that they've given the library this year, both monetarily and in their library use. We have had an increase of use in the library. We are circulating more items than we ever had, about 20,000 more. And we are going to get really busy this summer and have a great time with our summer reading program because of the monetary support from the community. Community members have donated money for the programs that we're going to have. We're going to have a lot of wonderful programs under our theme of reading is delicious. We're going to have kids programs, we're going to have teen programs, we're going to have adult programs. Things like extreme science, magician. We're going to have hors d'oeuvres to liven up any party. We're going to have pizza palooza for teens. We're going to do a lot of exciting things. We're going to have the Great Valley Museum come do a presentation. We're going to have shed skin reptiles, lots and lots of fun things, and that's because your community put up some extra money for us through the Friends of the Library and supported our library program so we can have more this summer. We have, because of our extra circulation, we have a new circulation assistant at the library named Bushra Khan. She just started. I hope you'll come by and say hello. And we're going to have another new staff member who is going to come on board in June, and I can't tell you her name, but please come by and say hello to her, because it's not officially known. We want to remind you, as your children are graduating to new levels in school, and you're cleaning those shelves off of those old books that they don't need anymore, the library and the Friends of the Library would love for you to donate those items to the library for not only addition to our collection, but we also sell those books at our book sale for the Friends of the Library to make money to support the programs and materials at the library. They have a daily book sale and then they have a quarterly book sale. I have a form in the back if you want to become a friend of the library. It's just another way that you can support the library. I hope to see all of you at the library this summer. It's going to be a hopping place. And again, I want to just thank you for everything and your support. Do you have any questions?
Just a couple of housekeeping items, and then I'll let you meet these people, talk to the Trident people, meet the elected officials. I want to introduce all of our elected officials for the board of directors. If they'll stand when I say their names. Director Farron, Director Tingle, Director Gutierrez, Director Lamb, and Director Sewell was unable to be here tonight. So we thank you all for your service. We thank you all for your time. And one last item, don't forget National Night Out. It's a great event. It's a wonderful event. It's put on by your Neighborhood Watch folks. Check it out. Thank you very much.